Imagine walking into a home where the air instantly wraps around you like a big warm hug. Maybe it's the smell of fresh baked cookies, a flicker of vanilla from a candle, or even the crisp, earthy scent of pine. You immediately feel calm, comfortable, and welcome. That's the power of scent. It doesn't just make your home smell nice, it transforms the entire atmosphere. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Home Decor 101. Today we're diving into one of the most overlooked but truly transformative elements of home design. It's something we always forget: scent. We usually focus on what we see, the colors, the textures, the furniture, but our sense of smell is directly tied to memory and emotion. That means the way your home smells can completely shift how cozy and inviting that it feels, not just for you, but for anyone who steps through your door. So in this video, we're going to explore how to use scent to create ambiance, the best fragrance options for different moods, and practical tips to help you curate your own signature home scent. Now let's talk about why scent matters in home decor. Most people don't realize that scent is one of the most powerful senses when it comes to memory and mood. Studies show that we remember smells with about 65% accuracy even after a year, compared to only 50% for visuals after 3 months. Think about it. The smell of cinnamon might take you straight back to holidays at grandma's house, while the crisp scent of lemon can make a space just feel clean for some reason. There's a reason that a lot of kitchen products always are lemon scented. Scent gives a room personality. It tells a story before someone even notices the decor. So if you want your home to feel cozy, calm, or even luxurious, scent is the missing design element that you may not have tapped into yet. Now, of course, there are different scents for different moods. So let's take a moment and break down how specific fragrances can influence ambiance. So if you want some place to feel warm and cozy, think of vanilla, cinnamon, amber, and sandalwood, some of those fall scents or some of those deep scents. These smells instantly give off a sense of comfort, making them perfect for living rooms or bedrooms. If you want a space to feel really fresh and clean, which is usually great for a minimalistic home decor style, even modern, citrus, eucalyptus, and linen-inspired scents are wonderful for kitchens and bathrooms. They bring energy and a sense of brightness. Now, if you're looking for something that is very calm and relaxing, my tips would be lavender, chamomile, and rose. These smells are perfect for winding down, so you can place these in bedrooms or reading nooks to create a really stress-free retreat. If you want your whole home to smell like that, think maybe modern organic decor or mid-century modern in some cases. This is a really good custom smell for your home. Now, if you're looking for your home to be earthy and grounded, cedarwood, patchouli, or pine, they create a very rustic, nature-inspired feeling, ideal for entryways, offices, or spaces where you want just a little bit of sophistication. By choosing the right scent for your room, you're essentially styling the mood just as much as you are your furniture or your wall color. So let's talk about some ways to incorporate scent into your home. This is going to be where it gets really fun because there are so many different ways to bring fragrance into your decor. Of course, the first tip, I'm sure everyone knows this one, candles. A classic choice that really can double as decor as well. Go for natural soy or beeswax for cleaner burning and use them in clusters for both scent and style. I don't know if you shop at Bath & Body Works, however, they have these decorative containers for your candles so you can really get it to match your decor style. I always try to go for, like I said, a soy or a beeswax just so it burns cleaner. And what I mean by that is that you don't have the amount of soot that you would have with other types of candles. Now also we have diffusers. Essential oil diffusers are wonderful for long-lasting fragrance without an open flame because that is a safety issue, especially if you have younger children or animals. Plus, diffusers can add a spa-like misty vibe to your space. Now let's talk about incense. I don't know about you all, but I love a good incense for some reason. But I love the intensity of the smell that you get and how many different incense fragrances that you can choose from. But this is great for deeper, more earthy fragrances. Now also, I think one of the most common ones are room sprays. Now room sprays, I wouldn't pick to give you a long-lasting smell. They are perfect if you're having company and before you open the door, you do a few spritzes around the room the guests will be in, or maybe the kitchen or the restroom as well. They're good for just a quick refresh before guests arrive. Now also, here's one that I was not aware of, but then actually I had just forgotten about it. A simmer pot. This is a DIY favorite. I remember as a child, before company would come over, my mom would get one of her pots and place it on the stove with water, and she would just boil a couple of sprigs of rosemary and some cinnamon sticks, and that smell really went around the house. Also some oranges or orange peels as well. So that's actually in essence a simmer pot. And just leave it on the stove for a very low boil. You don't want to burn this high, but just leave it on low just so that smell just kind of waves all around your house. And it just welcomes your guests with this all natural, welcoming aroma. So for fall and winter, one of my favorite go-tos would be using cinnamon, clove, pumpkin spice, pine, and cedarwood. There's something about having a nice, fresh, crisp pine smell in your home during the winter just because for me, it drives home that Christmas season. Now for spring, I prefer floral notes like lilac, jasmine, and peony. This is where I bring in my floral scents, even though they're not one of my favorites, but it does really smell like spring. It smells like if you're in a park or you have a nice garden and you open your front door and step out and you could smell all of those beautiful flowers starting to bloom. Why not have that in your home as well? Now for summer, I like nice and crisp and clean. So I go citrus, I go ocean breeze or tropical coconut or some other coastal type blend. Changing scents with the seasons makes your home just feel really refreshed. It's an easy way to create that cozy atmosphere all year long. Another practical tip, mind placement. Entryways are great spots for a signature scent since that's really the first impression of your home that guests will have when they enter. So the next time you're styling your home, don't just think about what you see and what you can sit on. Think about what you smell. A signature scent can be the secret ingredient that makes your space feel warm, inviting, cozy, but most of all, unforgettable. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps me out so much. Subscribe to Home Decor 101 and ring that bell so you never miss a new tip or upload. And check out some of the links in the description. I've gathered some of my favorite candles, diffusers, and home fragrance options that can help you to create your perfect cozy ambiance. Remember, whether you choose to go with a more fall-aligned scent or you're all about the citrus, the best thing you can have in your home is a happy family and a feeling of gratitude. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.